Hi, Balloon Josh here from Neverland Balloons and Face Painting and Face Paint Mandy. We're here in Houston, Texas, and we want to just do a quick little video for you guys at home, showing you kind of the differences of good face paint versus bad face paint, and also talk about how if you get the high quality face paint, how it's not harmful on your skin, but also comes off easily. So, Mandy, why don't you tell us a little bit about the face paints we use and why we use those ones?
So the face paint I use, they're all hypoallergenic, non-toxic, and non-staining, FDA approved, so you can use them on the lips, and that's totally safe. And they're very, very easy to remove. So as you can see, the color is very bright, vibrant, highly pigmented, but still super easy to come off, and that's the key with professional quality face paint. There are brands that professional face painters use, so either they're going to be brands like Tag or Rainbow Cakes from Silly Farm or Global or anything like that. Any of those professional brands that you can't just buy at like a party store, that you have to order on a face painting website. Those are the kinds that you want to use. You can't just find them at like a Party City or something.
So what are some of the, I guess, lower quality face paints that people use? Why would they use something that's a lower quality? And what's wrong with using a lower quality face paint?
Some people who face paint, it's literally just they're volunteering. They're one of the parents for the school fundraiser, and rather than hiring a professional face painter, they decide we're just going to have a parent volunteer, which is fine. As long as they provide them with just some cheap, store-bought face paint, like some of the I can't think of exactly which brands that are in most stores, but you'll just have some regular little
like Snazaroo or
and like they might come in little cups with face paint, where you got each color part of a little kit, and as long as it's an actual face paint, that's fine. It's just not going to be as vibrant as this. It's usually washed out, or it's harder to get really good technique out of it, so it works for a volunteer that's just doing it one time. And at least that's safe for the skin, but then the downside is it's not going to look vibrant, it's not going to be impressive. But then the other thing that happens a lot with volunteers, or some face painters who just do it on the side once in a while, they'll use paint that's not meant for the skin. So they'll use tempera paint, which is just like craft paint.
Yeah, and it will say on it, it's safe, because it's designed for kids to do finger painting, right? So it's designed, it's not as harsh as like acrylic paint, but the problem with tempera paint is it's okay on the skin on your hands. It's designed for like finger painting, and if you get it on your skin, it's okay. If you look on the bottle, it says avoid contact with skin or for extended periods of time, and you're not supposed to have it on your face. So it can actually be very dangerous if you're using tempera paint on a kid's face.
Right, so you're not supposed to use tempera paint or craft paint, and especially the one that I see a lot happening with artists who are actually good artists, and they do nice designs, but they use acrylic paint. And
you'll see this at a lot of fairs, farmers markets type things like that.
They'll be using acrylic paint because you get vibrant color, and it creates the designs that they want. As an artist, like you use acrylic paint on a canvas and paint beautiful murals and whatever you want with acrylic paint, but it's not meant for the skin. You can't put that on your skin, because then it'll, not only is it uncomfortable and it gets really dry and crackly and it's just harsh on your skin, but also it can leave really bad reactions and rashes when you go to take it off. It can actually give you chemical burns. Chemical burns.
And yeah, it can stain your skin. So I mean, really, so when you're hiring a face painter or doing an event where there is a face painter, you want to make sure that whatever face painter you're using is using the highest quality materials for your safety, for the safety of your guests, because there is a difference. So like, why would someone intentionally want to use like an acrylic paint versus like these? Is there like a cost difference?
I guess just because it's cheaper. So you can get a huge tube of acrylic paint, and get as many colors as you want, and then blend them together on a little palette, and you get all nice shadings and whatever you want with the acrylic paint, and you're not spending that much money. Whereas one of these cakes alone can be like $16. But what I think of it is, it's not really paint, it's like makeup. So people don't skimp on the makeup that they put on their face. Like, they go with the highest quality brands that they get at, you know, some of the top dollar stores they buy their makeup from, and they want the best for their skin with makeup. So then you have to do the same thing with face paint. You want the best products for your skin and for your kids' skin. So the same thing. So I just think of it as like makeup, really high pigmented, and the other benefit is it comes off super easy too.
So that's what actually we're going to show right now.
So we are going to take, you can use any kind of towelette you want. Use a baby wipe. This one is just like a cleansing towelette, hypoallergenic towelette.
Designed for like makeup removal.
Yeah, designed for makeup removal, or you could do just regular
like
soap and water.
We'll use these at an events sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll have a kid who got their face painted, and then they start, you know, crying, or it starts sweating off or something, and so they want it removed, and so we'll just,
you just wipe it off.
And you'll see just how easily this comes right off. So
you have that, and then just wipes right off.
Like, I mean, this stuff goes on super smooth, but then the benefit is it also just, you don't have to sit there and scrub. Because I remember as a kid going to parties and getting my face painted, and then at home you have to, like, you know, scrub and scrub, and sometimes almost scrub till the skin was raw, just because the paint doesn't come off easily. And if you can see like this, like if you can see this face paint that she's about to wipe off, but I mean, if you can see, it's dry to the touch, okay? Yeah. So I mean, I can touch it, and it's not like I'm touching it pretty good and touching it, and it's not smearing, it's not rubbing off. So people are like, oh, I don't want to get kids on, you know, I don't want my kid to get face painted because it's just going to smear all over their clothes. As you can see, like I can literally take my hand and go like this, and it's not smearing.
Now, the only thing that's going to smear it is if you're sweating or you got it wet.
And then you touch it, yeah.
Then it smears. But or if a kid starts crying.
But just by itself.
Touching it, it doesn't mess it up.
Yeah, but even as dry as it is, you can see it's still going to wipe right off.
Look at this. Wipe it right off.
And doesn't, I mean, it's not even like, she's not even having to scrub. I mean, it's literally one swipe and it's gone. And again, that's because of the face paint. It's not because of, like, we're using some remarkable
the
wipe.
towelette has
the wipe
nothing
is
to
nothing.
do with.
It's just the quality of the face paint, because it's designed to go on smooth and come off easy as well. So that's a huge, huge difference. I mean, you see, like, literally my face was so bright, and now it's like, you know, nothing. And that's a huge difference of using the high quality materials versus the low quality materials. So again, thank you for tuning in today, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye.